Welcome to WGTV, and today's battle report that we bring you is between a fox and a rat. Will the fox catch the rat? Will the rat escape the fox's clutches? Who knows, but we need to watch on as we watch the Lumineth face off against the Skaven. Will Thanquol escape Severith's clutches, or will Severith get his rat? But before we jump into that, we need to find out our scenario from our eccentric cleric. Linked ley lines. A linked ley line is formed from the middle of one edge of the battlefield to the middle of the opposite edge, while one player controls all the objectives on that line. Each player scores victory points at the end of each of their turns as follows. Score 3 victory points if you control at least one objective. Score 3 victory points if you control 2 or more objectives. Score 2 victory points if you control any pairs of objectives. Score 2 victory points if you control all the objectives on a linked ley line. The twist. While you are the underdog, your army has the Rooted in the Realm and Full of Life abilities. Rooted in the Realm is a passive ability. The effect: friendly units' weapons have anti-manifestation +1 rend, whilst those units are contesting an objective that is both controlled by you and on a linked ley line. Full of Life. Passive effect: friendly manifestations have strike first. Good luck, my warriors, and fight well.
Hello, WGTV viewers. I'm back, and you know who else is back? Severith. Return of the Fox is running a list with 4 units of 5 Dawn Riders, a Lord Regent, 2 Spirits of the Wind led by Severith, and he is the General. So it's Foxhammer, and it's Foxy time. So turn 1, Lumineth turn 1, I won the roll-off, attacked, and chose to take first turn. So, let's see what happened. I started by choosing Shining Company, which makes all of the Dawn Riders and the Lord Regent -1 to be hit, because I was hoping that it doesn't work if the unit is charged, but as long as nothing was there by the end of the turn, then I'm hoping it will mess up Adam's turn 1. So that's the plan. We'll see. I then cast a cheeky little Protection of Hysh to get the 5-up ward bubble, which means these 2 units and the Lord Regent currently on a 5-up ward save. And I am going for the battle tactics of Scouting Force and Restless Energy. So all the Dawn Riders are scouts, and I'm looking at doing the Restless Energy ones as well. You tried to interrupt.
Well, there's this pendulum as well.
There is a pendulum. Sorry, yes, we cast a pendulum.
So, you cast a pendulum. I tried to stop that.
That is swinging away in the middle.
Not only did I fail at that, but then I also tried to cast, the real Thanquol over here, tried to cast swords, but as you can see, they're still off the table to no avail.
Not even with my +1 against the -1. So yes.
Sad face.
So instead,
Anyway,
I moved some Stormfiends forward instead because I scurried.
You did.
And I went, and I was here. More on that.
Yeah.
Back to you, Adam.
The Vermin Lord was a bit further up than that as well, wasn't he?
He was.
But, anyway, with the Fox's anti-monster, I thought, I want to threaten that Vermin Lord. So the Foxes all moved up this flank here and got Mr. Deceiver in their sights.
They did.
These Dawn Riders moved up as well, just to threaten some Stormfiends that were there. And again, more on that in a second. Looked at this and went, ooh, anti-monster, I don't really like that.
My Deceiver doesn't like it, no.
And his army, like, when he redeploys everything. Or
well, up to 3 units. I think someone got frustrated, but yes, up to 3 units with certain keywords. Yeah, that's right. So the Deceiver went, squeak, squeak!
Yeah, I was 8 away from him, and he redeployed 5, which takes him, thematically, 13 away. And the Foxes only shoot 12. So they shot at the Stormfiends instead. And as you can see, as we've kept alluding to, there are no Stormfiends there.
Nope.
For a combination of Fox shooting and these Dawn Riders having a little tickle of them.
They'll be back.
So, yeah, I'm sure they will. But at the end of that turn, I control 3 objectives. I've got a pair of objectives in the green ones on the flanks here, but I don't have a ley line, as we are playing linked ley lines.
So you got.
But thematically,
yes.
This takes me to 13 points. Squeak, squeak.
Squeak, that's my line.
So not.
What noise does a fox make? Excellent.
Not completely displeased with turn 1. It went reasonably well. The only problem with it is now it's Adam's turn.
Hello, Rat fans! We're back! That's right, it's Ratthink. Not as you know it. Technically speaking, it's Thanquol, but Ratthink couldn't be here today, had to be at a different awards ceremony, so he's allowed Thanquol to run the Horde. So I'm sure you'll have a look in the comments to see the list, but essentially it's Thanquol, and we've got the Deceiver, and we've got 15 Stormfiends. Shh! Okay. Alright, I know. But he's got Venerian Dawn Riders, so he deserves it. Anyway, Rat fans, turn 1. Well, we didn't like it. Deceiver managed to step back, managed to escape. Yes. But they got rid of one of our Stormfiend units. That's not nice. Dirty high elves. So, what should we do to get them back? Well, we step straight into the hero phase, obviously. And the Deceiver, full of revenge, said, I will skittily. Roll a 5. Okay. Not quite the plan. But anyway, Council of 13 sent a memo. Don't worry about it, we've got some other spells. Back to Thanquol. Haha, +1. Here come the swords. Okay, we've cast it. And then Adam went. Okay. You see that pendulum? Not anymore, you don't. And we get rid of the pendulum. So at least we did something in our hero phase. And then Adam had the audacity that he was then going to cast swords in my turn. Fortunately, he had my syndrome and didn't get it. So that was the hero phase over. On to the movement phase. So we had our now 4 units of Stormfiends, and we had our Deceiver here. As you'll notice now, Mr. Deceiver is here. Because he couldn't get his skitterleap, he decided what he'd do is leg it towards a toilet, flush himself down the gnaw hole, and then land just about here. As you'll see, there were some Dawn Riders. There are some Dawn Riders. We effectively moved up, peppered them with shots. Yeah, we're all Veneri, and we're at -1 to hit. Gits, shining, comely, stupid things, stupid manlings. but we peppered with them with shots, got a few wounds in, and then got a good couple of charges in.
Rewind, did you just call my noble elves manlings?
Well, more manling than me. I'm a rat. You know, you're not furry, are you? Like us.
Thank God.
No,
I do things like wash.
See what I mean, rat fans? Complete manling. We don't need to wash. We've got warpstone. We don't need to wash. It's just automatic. We are but beautiful and furry creatures, yeah? Just me then.
Something all right.
Something all right. So, back to the show. So we peppered them with shots as best we could. We got a shot. We had a double one charge here. That didn't go well. These pesky foxes couldn't do covering fire because they were too peskily away at the time. But we did a reroll charge, got onto the objective, started beating them as hard as we could with our clubs and spikes. We went, not only are we -1 to hit, well, we're going to go all out defense as well. In your face, Venari. We will go all out attack. We got a few through. Adam managed to do an absolutely amazing roll on 2 dice for 2 up save and rolled 2 ones. There was some screaming and running around the table. We'll edit it out. There's no need for anyone to see that, a grown man cry. But it did leave us with 2 little cavalry people here. But over here, they didn't do so well. No, clubbed them ones to death. They are gone. So at that point, that left us then with 1 command point remaining. So we thought, you know what? You know that unit that you killed here? Well, we're just going to bring it back and stick it right about here. So we're back to our 5, which, points-wise, meant that we'd got 1, 2... more, but we didn't have a complete ley line, so that gave us the 8. But then we had Wrathful Cycles first one, control more, tick, and then and our scouting force, we had 3 units outside of our territory. Click. Takes us to 18 place 13, going into round 2. Now, let us get a dice, and let us see if the elves have made a mistake. Oh, the elves have made a mistake, dear viewers. Ratfink, well, Thanquol, turn 2, squeak, squeak. So, Rat fans, as you can see, courageously we stole turn 2 from the pesky elves in there. So, jumping straight into the action, hero phase. Okay, we're wanting a little bit more this time. So, Thanquol cracks the knuckles. He says to himself, right, I want everything. Turns out, Council of 13 said yes. So immediately, he'd gone for strike last on a unit of Dawn Riders. Got that with a massive 13, so it had to happen. He wanted his swords. That happened. And the Deceiver said, I want a pendulum. That happened. Magic. Just like that, fans. That's all it is. So, Adam said, well, if we're having the magic turn, I will cast Overwhelming Heat, which, by the way, is a terribly annoying spell. Overwhelming Heat. So, I took D3 mortal wounds, and my movement was halved. Not happy. Not a happy rat. But anyway, we got 3 spells, he got 1. What does he know? We win 3-1. Then we move to the movement phase. So, well, we're stuck in combat here, so there wasn't anything else happening there. The unit of 3, we advanced slowly up here, just tipping the central objective, so we could get these guys in our sights. Our massive 3 inches here, we moved. Thanquol advanced up, whilst the red of the rat fans moved towards the Dawn Riders, and the Deceiver, who seems to like Narholes, decided, well, liked it so much, we'll dive through this one, pop up this newly formed one over here, and he'll stand over there. And then Adam decided, well, I'll redeploy. And of course, being Adam, you rolled.
I was sponsored by the number 1.
Number 1. And this little unit went, eh. So, shooting. We peppered the world, because we're Venari. Causing absolutely nothing here. And basically, all of this managed to effectively, get about 2.
I think it got 2.
Or 1,
and all
maybe
it did
1 and a
was
half.
Make your charges harder.
Exactly, yeah, so I really should have thought about that, Rat fans. But as you can see, we were undeterred and we managed to make successfully a charge with 2 units and pin these guys in. Didn't drag them down, didn't kill them, did absolutely nothing. Well, got a couple of wounds here again, but again, didn't seem to pierce the armour here. But we're doing our best because didn't get us through anything. But as apparently we took the double, I mean, we're sweet innocent rats, I think we should be allowed battle tactics. No? No. Okay, I'm getting a shake of the head. So, which meant we were only allowed our primaries. So, we had the score 1, score 2, score a pair, score more, and full house, lines down. We have the centre one as well, so we get a ley line. So, we got another 10, therefore taking us to 28, plays 13. But, unfortunately, even I can't get another turn, so now we have to see what the clean elves do. Over to you.
Viewers. In his previous turn, Adam made a joke about missing a grown man crying.
Now you're going to get to see it.
If you look closely at the table, you will see floods of tears. I've pulled myself together for the sake of the video, because I'm a professional, and this is television. But yeah. I don't even know if I can bring myself to describe it, but let's try.
Let's try.
Let's try. Okay. So, in the hero phase, I tried to cast some spells.
And of course,
I don't know why I bothered. Didn't get protection of Hishoff. Decided not to cast that, and I think I rolled under for swords as well. So, yeah.
I didn't magically intervene, if that helps.
It doesn't.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Well, you've already got 2 endless spells out. So.
Yeah. You know.
I was already striking last.
Yeah. I just thought, mention it. But anyway, that was the hero phase.
I mean, in your turn, you rolled 3 spells, 2 10s and a 13.
And what did you roll for your spell, though, to magically intervene?
I don't remember.
It was a double 6. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
That's not the point. Anyway.
Where's
Movement. We like movement. So we had. Sorry.
I was just looking for the tissues.
Yeah.
That violin.
I've used them all.
There's that violin.
So movement. We like movement.
Yes.
The foxes moved.
Everywhere.
They moved everywhere. They moved specifically sort of here and over here, and obviously they're not where they originally moved.
Because they moved like the wind.
I'll come to that in a minute. You did redeploy these 2 units, didn't you?
I did, because Thanquol doesn't listen to Stormfiends, so this unit shouted it, so that this unit moved, and that unit moved as well. They went closest over to Thanquol to look after Daddy, and this moved closer to a Narhole, expecting a horrendous charge from the mighty Dawn Riders.
This redeploying multiple units is a new thing for Skaven, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Skaven players, I hope you're paying attention, because it's probably the most powerful thing in the game, bar none.
It's okay.
And I'm not overreacting. I'm not overreacting. But yeah, shooty. We like shooting. We dealt some wounds to some Stormfiends, although we didn't shoot as enjoyably as we might have done.
But you did slay one from shooting here.
I did.
You did, and then
that
you
probably
put
made the difference as well.
Additional wounds here into the unit. I would have 2, I think.
Yeah. So there we go.
And then
the charge phase. And I said, with my mighty general, the Lord Regent,
who had
commander of the High Elves,
retreated out.
He'd retreated out. He'd taken a wound for his trouble.
So therefore he couldn't charge, dear viewers, so remember that. No, so dear viewers, he couldn't charge, but he came here to help these guys, give them, reroll?
Reroll charges plus 1 attack.
Here we go.
Once per game ability, they needed a 7-inch charge.
7-inch charge as a reroll.
They didn't even get near 7.
It wasn't even close.
Even with a reroll. In fact, the second time they rolled a 4.
So that they couldn't even go here.
So they couldn't even go here.
So they just
They would have ended up where this fox is now. But they just stood there.
They didn't.
So my once per game ability was spent on nothing.
It looked good.
And yes, and you're right, he did retreat. I even rolled the dice for him because I forgot he'd retreated, and he failed as well.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
But this fox charged with...
This fox charged an ore hole. This fox charged some Stormfiends.
Well, a Stormfiend. Come on, that's not... I was going to say, he wasn't feeling incredibly brave at that point. And Severith...
There was some rampage. The foxes are doing enough at the moment.
They are.
The Venari, apart from being -1 to hit, are doing nothing. Is it post-watershed?
Is it? Dear viewers, do look away. There may be some gratuitous language.
The only saving grace is the fact that all of these Stormfiends here couldn't finish off.
I couldn't do it.
Champion.
No, we like playing with our food. We left him with 1 wound left, is it?
1 wound left.
One wound left.
So he can't even retreat.
No.
He can't even risk retreating.
Let's be honest, he won't get a charge if he did.
That's only if I get the turn. Which, speaking of which...
But points on the board.
On the board,
so therefore you took that one because Severith's worth 5.
Yes.
You now stole this one. You now cleared me off there, which gives you 3, 6... Wasn't a ley line.
No.
You don't have a pair. But you have achieved the first...
Yes, the first of Restless Energy, if I control an objective that was controlled by my opponent at the start of the turn.
So that gives you 11 points.
It does.
Giving us the score of 28 to 24.
28 to 24, yes.
That's it. Okay. There we go. So, here we go. Ooh. I believe that was the same roll as last time, dear
same
viewers.
as last time.
So, Skaven.
Here's my shocked face. If you watch back on the channel, just count how many priority rolls I've won over the years.
Zero.
Sponsored by the number 0.
Skaven, turn 3. Okay, so we took the turn, fans, but tide is turning. We're killing things. Those foxes, 3 months. Don't be fooled by those little foxy ears. It is 3 flying monsters that move, shoot, run, charge. Do what the heck they like.
Count as retreat.
Retreat as well. Don't take any damage. And count as 5 each on an objective. So do not be fooled with the, oh, I'm so cute, oh no, it's all going wrong. It's not. All right. So... But there were good things. The magic was so-so. Magic, we managed to zap off the remaining Dawn Rider. Boom, got rid of him. Thanquol vanquished him. We tried for the strike last. Adam didn't like it. The Deceiver then tried to skitterleap. I didn't like that, so it didn't happen. Adam then again viciously put overwhelming heat on my Stormfiends again. So yet again, we're down to 3-inch movement. Quite crucial in stopping on this objective. I did have a Narhole, but Foxy McFuxon has beaten it up, which is really nasty. I did jump on some Dawn Riders. I did have 2. But we didn't do so well, and I lost 1, and he still held the objective because of this stupid overwhelming heat. But the silly leader of Dawn Riders, he got gunned down, so we got rid of him.
I chose not to all-out defence him, just
that spite, didn't you? You just
For his
Just thought,
complete ineptitude.
yeah, that's it. But for a scoring turn, not so grand for the Skaven. Because we didn't take this one back, we only actually got one objective, which only gets us 3 points. But as we pulled someone, a unit that died before, back out the Narhole over there, we had one unit looking after this, one unit looking after Narhole, and one unit looking after Easter Island Head there. So that means that we get the second of scouting force. And unfortunately, apparently, because Adam's still an underdog because I double turned him, Wrathful Cycles is stalled at the moment. I need to be the underdog. So that gave me 8 points. Dear viewers, yes. So they're just nipping me up to 36. So now it's going to be the Fox's turn.
3. Well, hello viewers. I'm going to put this back on. You see, because this turn was slightly more successful than last turn. I mean, it couldn't have been much worse. But yeah, we've taken back a little bit of control, although we've not got very many models left. So I don't have a wizard anymore. So the only thing I did with my hero phase was rally some Dawn Riders, and I managed to get a Dawn Rider back into one of the units of 2. So I now have 3. You chose not to intervene?
I didn't intervene on this time. No, I did not.
So on to movement. We like movement. And we brought some foxes over here and a fox over there, and the foxes moving everywhere, and some Dawn Riders came around here as well.
Morris flipped the table,
so
haven't we?
We have flicked the table, yep. So we are fighting a kind of lengthways rear guard now. And you did redeploy, or didn't you? You didn't?
No, I did not. No, I did not. I stood here.
The most powerful move in the game, and you chose not to.
And I chose not to do it, no, because there was too much shenanigans going on. Far too much.
So I shot, and I shot off a Stormfiend here.
You did.
And I put some wounds onto some Stormfiends
Is
here.
there? Yeah, you did. And then in the movement phase, the scythe went scything across the board.
Scything across the board.
Smacking straight into the Dawn Riders there, causing 5 wounds.
2 of them.
Yeah, that's it.
Was rude, and there's still a wound on one of them.
That's it. And in reply,
I charged.
Yes, you did, and you deleted the remaining Stormfiend here.
I did.
But for some reason, couldn't get rid of
touch a scythe.
A scythe, apparently. No, for some reason, you just had another one of those rolls.
It's because he's backwards, look.
That's why. So if he was that way around, you knew what he was saying, you just didn't see it coming. Did not see it coming.
But yeah, I think we are sort of, as I say, manfully fighting a rearguard action. And
whittling me down now.
It has actually resulted, I think, for the first time in the game with me being ahead.
Indeed.
39-36.
Mm-hmm. It does.
So, yeah. Now,
and yet somehow still the underdog.
Can Adam win a priority role on the channel?
Here we go.
I mean, he is, because we're both called Adam.
Oh, look, I'm
getting better. I'm getting better. That's 3 6s you've rolled.
That's it. Skaven, turn 4. So, our fans, it's turn 4. We've clawed our way through. We got the 6 on the on rolling the priority again, and we're just grasping onto it now. But now we had to put pain in. We got ready that pesky spellcaster last turn. So now, no more overwhelming heat. Now we can just storm in and do what we want. So, spells-wise, well, we did a cheeky strike last on a unit of Dawn Riders right in the centre of the board. We went, right, if we're hitting you, we're going to turn you off, we're going to pin you down. Then we also blasted him with a little magic from Thanquol, just doing D3 mortal wounds, just to tickle a little bit more. Thanquol was coming to his own then at that point. And then we thought, you know what, with our third and final spell, let's use the Deceiver, and he's going to skiddly all the way over to this now vacant objective right here. But then that was a hero phase. And then we also thought, you know what, we had a couple of wounds on here, so we're going to rally this unit of Stormfiends as well. We rallied a couple of points, left it with 1 point left. Adam couldn't magically intervene, so he looked to the heavens and he said, you know what, I'm gonna rally instead. So he rallied on a unit of Dawn Riders right here, got a couple of wounds, cleared them up, so left the 3 standing there, I think it was. And then we move into being the operative word. Then we move into my movement phase. The Deceiver, who is now here, his Stormfiend friends jump through the Gnawhole, all the way over here and jump onto here, claiming this one as well. The Scythe does a wonderful, deadly passage across what would have been Dawn Riders and a Fox, causing quite a number of mortal wounds there. But the Fox evaded, saw it coming, and managed to save on his ward save. Then meanwhile, the gang moved up. The 3 Thanquol swords all moved into range, ready to pick on the Fox and the couple of remaining units of Dawn Riders here.
These boys are no longer overwhelmed, they're just sweaty.
No, they're just sweaty now. They've got used to the heat. They had a bottle of water. They had a Solero and got over it. Yeah, they were all right in the end. Meanwhile, Mr. McFoxon of Foxville City, Blinky, decided that he would redeploy. So he redeployed it off the objective. I thought, you know what, we'll leave you alone then. And we concentrated on the Dawn Riders and the 1 Fox here. We shot the world into what we could, and we whittled them down. We got 1 Dawn Rider left of each unit and a Fox remaining. So the charges came in, the swords came in, the Stormfiends came in, Thanquol came in. Then there was a key 9-inch charge from the Deceiver. Could he get into the Fox? Yeah. As you can see, dear viewers, he did. Right from behind onto that Fox, jumped on him. We went for it. We couldn't leave him doing what he wanted. We went all out attack, and we absolutely curb stomped him into the ground.
14 wounds.
14 wounds went through. Adam couldn't find a single ward save really
I think I saved 3.
I think he saved 3, but it was too much. And the Fox went back down the hole, which then left 2 brave Dawn Riders. One was on strike last, so there's nothing he could do. He could just watch in his helmet screaming as he watched rats running around him. The other one tried to tickle Thanquol. Thanquol said no. Severith went, don't worry, I'm really good at this, and caused 2 wounds on a Stormfiend. So we just turned the tables. Who caused none back? Because he was so shocked. He was so shocked he was still alive. But then, obviously, in the end, we finished off the other 2 Dawn Riders here. They fell over. And at the end of the turn, we brought 2 more back from the grave, popped back out of the Gnawhole, and jumped onto this objective, claiming a ley line, claiming deaths, but also in the corner, claiming the domination of the scouting party as we claim the piece of territory wholly within Adam's territory, which gives us, and unfortunately because we're still the underdog, the Wrathful Cycles is still stalled. Gonna look at that, don't know if I like it. It's sort of working, don't know if I fall behind, it'll be good, but I haven't. So here I am, so I've got my scouting force at full now, that's at full tilt. I've got my 10 points there, so it's 15 more points for me, taking me into...
Yeah, I'm bound to win a priority
at some
one
point,
day.
Which then will give me the Wrathful Cycles.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. So how many points does that give me, Adam? What's that put us on?
51-39.
51-39, folks. Going into Teachers round 4, can the 2 remaining Foxes do it?
Foxhammer.
Foxhammer, here we go.
Turn 4. So Foxhammer's going well. Yeah, there was. I mean, we were up a certain creek without a certain paddle, really, weren't we? So it was a very quick turn.
Sat nav or anything, but yeah.
It was a very quick turn, and I'll talk you through it because I didn't have a hero phase.
And I chose not to do anything.
Yeah, so I just retreated Severith because he can over to here, and Blinky came over here a little bit. We both shot at Thanquol, but Thanquol said saving things.
He said, "Oh, and by the way, yeah," and then heals at the end of the turn. So let's just take that off.
Fine, yeah.
Okay.
And then we tried a couple of charges into these Stormfiends. Move like the wind. Blinky decided I'm only going to go 4 inches because I'm tired.
He's tired. It's the end of the day.
So he had a long charge that he didn't make. Severith got in though.
Dead easy. Got in, and he got into these, and he calls.
Got his rampage off.
He did.
And he hit with all of his attacks, and then wounded, I think, with 4 of them. But again, Skaven have saves, apparently.
And I say...
Saves for days.
Saves for days.
So I couldn't kill... I knew I really had to kill a Stormfiend to make a difference, and I didn't. So they killed him back.
And then I electrocuted him, didn't I?
You electrocuted him. And off he went.
He fell over, and then you had 8 ward saves, and you made 1? 8
ward saves, made 1, and he had 3 wounds on him. He's got 10 wounds total, so do the maths. So...
At the end of that
turn, I get 0 points, so it stays 51-39. We'll do priority, but then I think we'll probably be at conclusion.
Should we get the map? And then here we go.
Roll 6 again. And there we go. Yeah. I don't know what to say really. That's a full set of 6s for priority.
Squeak, squeak.
I think that's game over. So not content with winning the game, he's now invaded my side of the table. It deserves it.
It deserves it. So we sort of decided not to carry on at that point because, well, A, I want to still be able to talk to him, and B, Severith, and not Severith, sorry, I can't even say it, Blinky is now stood there just waiting. So we kind of went, you know what, even as rats, we're going to let him go home. Send a message, that not to come back here anymore. I don't get the Wrathful cycles. I get another 10. Another 10 goes on, and that's it because that's stalled. Fox of the match.
Well, Blinky's the only one that sort of survived. He was the last one to die.
Yeah, he was. Although technically speaking, let Severith die by not charging in.
Yeah, I mean the Foxes all game just didn't shoot very well. None of them really did what they're capable of.
No.
I never really got to shooting the monsters because you have too many Stormfiends. And even when I shoot them, they come back. So, it's a really, really good list. And I knew I'd be up against it anyway.
And I can't believe the Deceiver. I think all the stories, the Deceiver staying alive initially, and then somehow actually coming back and really finishing the game off.
Yeah, going back to where he started.
Go back where he started. If he hadn't got that in, that Fox would have probably lived. But if you'd got him turn 1, totally.
And if I'd won a priority at any point,
then
if you'd rolled anything except a 6.
I know. I'm just going to check that again. Oh no! See, there's a 1.
Yeah, okay. So let's see what I roll.
I bet it would have been a 1.
Yeah,
it was a 4.
There you go. I've won a priority into turn 6.
Well, I had fun. Hope you guys had fun. Hopefully you did. And we won't play with the Fox again for a little bit anyway. All right. So don't forget to join us for more shows of Adam rolling 1s and eating his hat. And until next time, bye.